Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. On the visitor's sideline, Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan. His team in the middle of a good run, 4-2 over their last 6 games. On the Cowboys side, it's head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. And off we go from Arlington. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
That's caught left side by Bowers. The rookie from Texas orchestrating things well. It is a first down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Picked as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go. Set, cut. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, 49ers.
First down, 49ers.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Ready, ready. Yellow, ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Injury on the field, and it is George Kittle who is in some discomfort. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
38.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Ready.
So, instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6.
Hut.
Back to throw. He gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
The 2-yard line. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Set. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards,
and he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 4th TD grab of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and a couple. Play action. Here's Purdy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. It's caught. Left side. It's complete. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He's got it! And he'll take this one in! George Pickens! Touchdown, Dallas. It's his second touchdown of the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turns it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Ryland's kick here is good. Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Niners offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November.
53, ready?
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Ready, red cut.
Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He's going to run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A run here with McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now, stoppage here for an injury. It's Christian McCaffrey who's having an issue down there. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Come on, set, ready, go. Yellow, 43. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught by Bauer. And the Niners are going to have it 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Back, go! Block 40. Hut.
They'll run. It's Scalaboo. And he's into the end zone. Cam Scalaboo. Touchdown, 49ers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Makes the score Niners 14, Cowboys 7.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. He'll take it at the 12. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense and George Pickens out for their next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Porter.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
The 49ers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season.
Set, go,
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll get it to Bowers on the screen.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Ready?
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Short kick taken just inside the 20. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That's caught by Lamb. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Cowboys.
At the 46-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Back to the air is Purdy. Into the hands of Pickens. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 3rd and 7. Back to the air again is Purdy. Here comes the screen to Spears. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So that'll bring up 4th down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that's a big beauty, out of bounds at the 6-yard line. A look there at Kyle Shanahan, his 49ers heading back onto the field. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10.
Set, go. 52. Set.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey, and he'll get about 5.
It's a pickup of 6.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Hut, go. Red, 38. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw. Wide open. There is Bowers. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Yellow, 22.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Ready, ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready?
He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game. So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
The 49ers out to punt this one, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once more. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On second down, Purdy. Throw, left side, caught by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
For a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's brought in, right side by Pickett. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Speed. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Get set, get set.
Purdy works out of the pistol. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Jake Ferguson, touchdown Cowboys. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cowboys are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set, go. 10 black, 10.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
That's caught. Christian McCaffrey.
Complete to Christian McCaffrey.
Second and 5.
Brings up second and 5. At the
Come on, set.
42-yard line.
Go. 33.
Now
Yellow.
a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line.
Let's go. Set, cut. Cut.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Spring rope taken in. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. They're down and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down,
Here we
San
go.
Francisco.
10. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Now, faking the give. Flush to his right. He'll push this one downfield for Ballard. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got an their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
It's a gain of 32. First down, 49ers.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Ready.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
Down. Yellow, 43.
They'll look to throw yet again. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Bernardo Green there to bring him down. So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. Our trip around the league starts now. It begins up in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on Indianapolis. And this is Jonathan Taylor. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. Got another one to get to right now. How about Gang Green? The Jets, they're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And this is the Saints quarterback. Touchdown from 20 yards away. The Saints have the lead in a game where both teams come in on losing streaks, so someone's got to get out of here with a victory. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags taking on the Tennessee Titans. And it's the former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. He's going to find some open space, and he is gone. 32 yards on the touchdown run. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. The deficit is 10, 24-14. Work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This one complete, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll go play action. Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pickens. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run it to the right here. That's Spear. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Purdy. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
It's now
3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cowboys are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Niners offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there.
Here we go. Set, go. Blue 32. Cut, cut.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And they'll knock him down just shy of the 40. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready, ready.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front.
You cut, cut. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Ready up.
3rd down.
Come on, set. Set. Yellow 43. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, They're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Cowboys offense ready for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. He'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught! And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come up here, first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll go underneath here, running back out of the backfield. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
He'll run on second down. And I don't think he got that wrapped up in the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to pick this up with a jet sweep. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. Now going to get a stoppage. Injured player. Oh, it's C.D. Lamb who is shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Here's Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Here's Spears. And he will score! Mykel Spears. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his third touchdown of the year. Extra point now by Riley. He knocks it through. Cowboys will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A look there at Kyle Shanahan. His 49ers heading back onto the field. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's first and 10.
Go.
Drive will start on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9.
Ready, go. 45, wide.
He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Let's go now. 7, 6, ready.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, 49.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Cut. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that was a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
A ball deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Cowboys offense and Brock Purdy headed back on the field for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Loss of 7 brings up second and 17 at the 45-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Purdy. A toss left side, caught by his running back, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. To the left side, he's got Ferguson, and he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Purdy. Man over the middle, it's Pickens. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's another Cowboys.
Here's Purdy again. It's into the hands of Pickens once again. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5 at the Niners' 20-yard line.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
Another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
That is Ferguson in motion. Here's Purdy on first and 10. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cowboys will go up by 7.
31, 49ers 24.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return starts from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. 49ers offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with first and 10.
Here we set cut. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Back to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Automatic first down. On the double. Here we go. Cut.
Now a handoff, running right. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
Set. Ready?
To the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, 49ers. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one fielded at the 15. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting set to get back to work. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. Looks like a design run with Purdy.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 5. Looks like a design run with Purdy. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nick Bosa getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
His throw left side is complete. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up fourth down.
Roberto Sanchez in punt formation.
Good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The 49ers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll look to throw. And caught by Pearson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That's catch number 40 on the season for him.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Set, 60 reps, 60 reps.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one here in the fourth quarter. And even 30 yards.
Look at the deep layers that they put into this defense. They're trying to say, hey, you don't get enough depth. We're going to throw this ball over your head. But once a defense takes that deep passing game away, look at the space between the running back when he gets the ball and the front line of defenders trying to chase him. That's what allows for this big pickup after the catch. Great play design.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready. 52 blue. Set.
McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready. Let's go. Go. Black. Ready.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
On the double. Come on. Set. Hut. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Now, 1st and goal.
Set. Hut. Ready.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
Brings up 2nd and
Here we go.
at the Cowboys 7-yard
53. Hut.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. And they'll get the timeout called here. It comes with just 1 second left on the clock. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Halfway home. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for week number 9. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the 49ers. And this is the Niners quarterback, Hey, this NFL thing is not so difficult, apparently. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Niners close out the first half of the season with a victory as they move to 6-3 on the year. Why don't we move on now and check in on another big mid-season matchup. And this is J.J. McCarthy. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Vikings win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals taking on the Miami Dolphins. And it's Romeo Doubs. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 55-yard touchdown. The Bengals keep it rolling. They get their 6th straight victory here. So that'll do it for us and for the first half of the NFL's regular season. It's going fast. Until next week, Scott Hansen saying goodnight from Orlando.
Sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levon Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Houston Texans and the San Francisco 49ers. Sideline, a look at the Texans head coach. These guys hoping that one loss last week doesn't become two here. Across the field, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Happy y'all could join us. Thanks for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Hewer. Eddie Pinheiro just about set. And we're underway here in Santa Clara. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Running down the left side. And he gets this down near the 30.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They'll run here on first down. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, Stroud. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
It's third down. And 8 yards to go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Made the throw as He's getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Sanders sends it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by one of the league's promising young talented quarterback in his first season out of Texas.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover.
We're going to look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. He's dropping back to throw. That's incomplete on 2nd down. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Ready, go. 10 seconds.
They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. He's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down.
Set, ready, go. Black, 95. Set.
3rd and long for him here. And this one is launched downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. The Texans offense and Jaden Higgins headed back out now. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Stroud completes it quick. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He keeps it and takes off. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Now it's Stroud on the keeper. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Had to be a missed assignment somewhere on that play, and the QB capitalizes with an excellent gain. There's got to be an adjustment made, so even when the QB keeps it himself on the read option, that gain is minimized.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And This defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the second.
They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, Stroud. He's got it to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans stretch their early lead to 9. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look...
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll throw to begin this drive. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Come on, set, ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And that incompletion won't help.
He dodged the tackle. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Stroud off the play fake. Low left side, caught by Higgins. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Niners' 46-yard line.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield on their own side.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Here we go. Go. 33, yellow. Set,
Back to pass on 1st and 10. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. at the 28-yard line. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. The passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yeah.
But finally, as you said, their first completion.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Set, hut, go. Set, go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here we go. Ready, set.
First down, play action.
Completion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Set. Ready, go. 50, green. Ready.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Set, go. Ready.
I'll throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a complete.
Back to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Here we go. 45, 1.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out now come the Texans on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud.
Take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go. Tony.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Pass caught by Tate Dell. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. 49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play.
Swap. Another swap.
From the gun, Stroud. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
6-yard gain on the play. And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
18. Let's go.
Stroud from the pistol. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.